the other measure of position that we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about quartiles. So the distribution is divided into 4 sections called quartiles, each with 25% of the data. The interquartile range which is another way, or which is one way, I should say, that we can kind of think about spread, or how far our data is spread out, is the distance between the first and the third quartile. So when we're looking at this and we're thinking about this, we see 3 values, Q1, Q2, which is the same as the median, and Q3. And those 3 values split our data into 4 areas, those 4 areas being our quartiles. So the prefix tells us that we're splitting our data set into 4 different groups. So our values, our first quartile, Q1, divides the bottom 25% of the data from the top 75%. It's equivalent to the 75th percentile. Q2 is the same as the median. It divides 50% above, 50% below. Our third quartile, Q3, divides the bottom 75% from the top 25%. It's equivalent to the 75th percentile. As far as finding our quartiles go, they're found by using the steps. First, we sort our data in ascending order and ranked order from smallest to largest, determine the median or second quartile, divide the data set into halves, and then our first quartile is the median of the bottom half. The third quartile is the median of the top half. So in this example, I went ahead and put the data values in order just to make this a little bit easier and nicer to look at. All right, so the recorded speed of 14 randomly selected vehicles in a 25-mile-per-hour construction zone are given. All right, so we see values from 20 to 40, and they are ranked already in ascending order from smallest to largest. Find and interpret the following. So the first thing we're going to find is our median. So we have an even number of data values, so we're going to find our middle 2 values, and our middle 2 values are 32 and 33. So we are going to add these, and then we are going to divide by 2. So 32 plus 33 divided by 2 equals 32.5. So what this means is this is our median. All right, our median is our second quartile. 50% of our data are below this value, 50% of our data are above. So we will say 50% of the vehicles are below 32.5 miles per hour. 50% are above. So that is our median. Right, now we're going to take our data set and we're going to split this in half. So if we split this in half, right, so what that means is, I'm just going to kind of draw a little line here. Right, we're just going to split this guy right in half. So a Q1 is our median of the bottom half. So in the bottom half, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 values. 7 is an odd number, so we simply need the middle value there. So Q1 is 28. So we're going to say 25% of the vehicles are below 28 miles per hour. 75% are above. So Q1 is equivalent to our 25th percentile. Right. And then Q3, now we're looking at our top half. Again, top half also has 7 data values. And our middle data value there is 38. So Q3 is 38. And we're going to say 75% of the vehicles are below 38 miles per hour. 25% are above. So our quartiles, it splits our data into 4 different groups, each with 25%. We can find these values by finding our median and then our median of each half, and then we can make some other statements and provide some other information based on these values then that we come up with.